Letter F. Another triangle, and the first thing to notice about this triangle is that there is a tick mark here, a tick mark here, and a tick mark there. So this one is an equilateral triangle. And what we saw on our triangle notes is that if it's an equilateral triangle, it's also an equiangular triangle, which means that every single angle in this triangle is 60 degrees, because there's 180 degrees total on the triangle. So what we can do on this particular problem is we can take 2x plus 10 and set it equal to 60 degrees. Then we solve. Subtracting 10 from both sides, we get 2x equals 50. Then divide both sides by 2. So x equals 25. The nice thing is, again, equilateral triangle, equiangular triangle. So when we look at this next one here, we also can take 3y plus 3 and set it equal to 60 degrees. And then we can subtract 3 from both sides. We get 3y equals 57. And then we can divide both sides by 3. So y equals 57 divided by 3, 19. Turning the page, we've got this diagram, and we saw a diagram like this on the quiz, similar, if not there, then on the Canvas practice, if you recall. And when we take a look at this, it says, in the diagram below, measure of angle INM is 108 degrees. INM is 108 degrees. So then what we want to do is we want to find some values of some other triangles. So I might not go in order over here on our A, B, C, D. Because the first thing that I noticed in this particular problem is that angle INK is a 90-degree angle. We've got a little box in there, which is very light, and I would like to cover it up here, but we won't be able to do it justice there. But what that means is that means that angle LNK is also a 90-degree angle. So I'm going to erase what I just wrote there, but I'm going to put in a 90-degree angle there. And did we have to do that? LNK over here, and I don't think that we had to do that. But in fact, I'm going to erase that now and put in 90 degrees there. So we know two of the values right now, and we need to find angle INJ, JNL, JNK, and angle MNL. And actually, letter D is where I'm going to start, because as we take a look at this here, if we take these two angles, they're linear pairs. INM and LNM, they're linear pairs. They combine to be 180 degrees. So if we want to find the measure of that particular angle, what we're going to do is we can say something like 108 plus A for the angle equals 180. And we can subtract 108 from both sides and get A equals 72. So there is that. And we can fill that in. I'm going to erase a little bit so that we can see the angle. There's 72. So we know a fair amount there. Some other information now that we can hopefully see is, now that we just did M and L, we also know what I and J is. Hard for me to draw that in, But what I was trying to illustrate is that those two angles are vertical, which means that angle INJ is also 72. So we know a lot about this picture now. And it's pretty jumbled up. I'm actually going to erase everything on here. And I'm going to put the INJ back in here as 72. But we've got a right angle to figure out, to help us figure out J and K. And to figure out J and K, what we're going to do is we're going to say 72 plus an angle equals 90. Again, watch out for that box in there. That equals 90. So I and K, it adds up to be 90, and we can subtract 72 from both sides. So we're going to get our angle here is going to be 18. So lastly, that leaves us with J and L. And now that we know that, so J and L is what we're looking for here. And we know that this angle was 18. And our K and L, thought we had that marked at one point. K and L is the 90. Remember, it's supplementary to our other right angle. And what we want to know is what's in orange there. So to get angle J and L, we take 18 plus 90, which is 108 degrees. Put my degrees on